We're going to explain how to send UDP packets using Python. UDP, or User Datagram Protocol, is a connectionless protocol, meaning it doesn't establish a dedicated connection before sending data. This makes it faster but less reliable than TCP because there's no guarantee of delivery or order. Let's dive into the code. 1. Import the socket module. First, we need to import the socket module, which provides functions for network communication. We'll use this to create a UDP socket. The line looks like this: import socket. 2. Create a UDP socket. We create a socket using socket AF inet socket sock dgram. Socket AF inet specifies that we're using IPv4, and socket sock dgram indicates that we're creating a UDP socket. 3. Specify the server address. We need the IP address and port number of the server we want to send data to. Let's say the server's IP is 192.168.1.100 and the port is 5005. We store this as a tuple, server address equal 192.168.1.100 5005. You should replace this with the actual server's address. 4. Craft the message. We need the data we want to send. Let's create a simple message. Message equals hello UDP encode. The encode method converts the string into bytes, which is what's required for network transmission. 5. Send the packet. We send the data using the send to byte method of the socket. This takes the message and the server address as arguments. Socket send to message server address. 6. Close the socket. After sending the data, it's good practice to close the socket using socket close. This releases the resources associated with the socket. Putting it all together, the complete code would look like this. Import socket. S equals socket. Socket AF inet socket sock dgram server address at 192.168.1.100 5005 message equal hello UDP. Encode S send a message server address S close. Remember to replace 192.168.1.100 and 5005 with the actual IP address and port of your UDP server. This script creates a UDP socket, sends a message to a specified server, and then closes the socket. Running this script will send a UDP packet. You'll need a server running to receive it. Keep in mind that because UDP is unreliable, there's no guarantee the message will arrive. Error handling and acknowledgement mechanisms are typically needed for reliable UDP communication in real-world applications.